Thank you, Senator Merkley. Senator Kirk.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I just wanted to turn my attention to David, and we've worked so long and hard on the Iran issue. I will note, according to United Against a Nuclear Iran, since the unanimous Senate adoption of the Menendez-Kirk sanctions on Iran, the Iranian currency has fallen 63% in its value measured against the U.S. dollar, meaning Iran may actually have to miss a payment to Hezbollah, which would be welcome indeed. I will say that we recently have had a senatorial letter from 36 senators and 19 Democrats, including 14 members of this committee, asking the EU to lock Iran out of the Target 2 system, and they have been largely locked out of the Fedwire system. Target 2 and Fedwire being the electronic settlement system for the United States. Over time, we are making good progress in making the Iranian currency fairly unusable, which is an extremely good thing. And the mullahs have been complaining about their economic woes, being unable to finance what they want to finance, like subjugating the people of Lebanon through Hezbollah. You know, the letter to the EU is particularly well aimed because of an attack by Hezbollah against Bulgaria on July 18th, in which 17 people were killed on a bus. And I would hope that the EU would give the political direction to the ECB on this, and that you could follow up on that. That we have a number of segregated accounts where the Iranians have money around the world, in several places in Europe, where a strong political signal by the EU to the ECB would significantly impact the Iranians, and would ask that you could follow up on the spirit of that letter, which I gave to your new boss when he swung by the office, and heavily praising you in your work on this segregation around the world, which has really given us a target to attack, which significantly impacts the Iranians.
Well, Senator, it's good to see you, and also good to see the impact that we've had on the Iranian currency and other economic impacts on Iran, which I know you're familiar with. Let me just quickly address the two issues you raised. One, the designation of Hezbollah following the determination by the Bulgarians that Hezbollah was responsible for that attack in Burgas. We are pressing the EU, pressing member states of the EU to get that done. I'm not going to predict what the EU will do, but you can be sure that we're pressing them very, very hard to get that accomplished. On the clearing and settlement through Target 2 of EU transactions, we have been working hard on this issue since the regulations that the EU adopted last December, as we read them, already address this issue. It requires the ECB to essentially issue guidance that confirms that. There's a meeting today at the ECB of a number of member states addressing this issue. We have fed into that process, and we will continue to press the ECB to take what we think is the right step here, which is to cut off euro clearing for or to apply to euro clearing the same set of restrictive measures that the EU has on any Iranian business.
I would say knocking Iran out of Target 2 is particularly appropriate after this attack, which, you know, since Hezbollah is basically a wholly owned subsidiary of the MOIS, the Iranian intelligence service, and we would lock up a lot of money from the Iranians by doing that. And let's hope they make the right decision at this meeting.
Yeah. And if they don't, we're going to continue pressing on this issue.
Thank you. Yeah.
Senator Heidekamp.
I came prepared to ask a whole series